What was the Cold War arms race and why did it start? Imagine a world where two superpowers are racing to build the most powerful weapons, each trying to outdo the other. That's what the Cold War arms race was all about. It was a fierce competition between the United States and the Soviet Union to develop and stockpile nuclear weapons and military technology. This race began after World War II ended, when both nations emerged as global leaders with very different political ideas. The United States believed in democracy and capitalism, while the Soviet Union supported communism and a planned economy. Both sides wanted to spread their way of life and prevent the other from gaining more influence. When the Soviet Union tested its first atomic bomb in 1949, it shocked the United States. Suddenly, the U.S. was no longer the only country with nuclear weapons. This event kicked off a series of efforts by both nations to build even more powerful bombs and better ways to deliver them. They developed intercontinental ballistic missiles that could travel thousands of miles and deliver nuclear warheads. They also built strategic bombers capable of carrying nuclear bombs across continents. The goal was to have enough weapons to deter the other from attacking, creating a balance of terror known as mutually assured destruction. During the 1950s and 60s, the arms race intensified. The Soviet Union tested the largest nuclear bomb ever made in 1961, called the Tsar Bomba. Both superpowers accumulated thousands of nuclear warheads, enough to destroy the world many times over. The tension reached a peak during the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, when Soviet missiles were discovered in Cuba. The world watched anxiously as the United States and the Soviet Union came close to nuclear war. This crisis made everyone realize how dangerous the arms race had become. The arms race was driven by more than just military strength. It was tied to the societal and political changes happening at the time. The competition fueled national pride and technological innovation. It also affected everyday life, with families practicing air raid drills and children learning about nuclear safety. The fear of nuclear war created a sense of urgency to find peaceful solutions. In 1963, the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty was signed, banning atmospheric nuclear tests and showing that diplomacy could still work despite the tensions. The arms race left a lasting mark on history, shaping the political landscape and reminding everyone of the importance of peace and cooperation.